Okay. Hello, everybody. We're live, or for a few seconds anyway. Thank you for coming in and hitting the thumbs up as you come in. I just hit the thumbs up my own self. Joanne Stevens says hello, Sissy, and to all in the chat. Mike's Chaotic Gardening says please hit the like button on the way in. Maria's asking how the weather is where she is. And I see people on here but not showing up in the chat. I don't even see Mike on the Restream app. Oh well, the we can't help what they do. We can only do what we can only do, right? Okay. Now, Maria said they had weather rain there. We are expecting crazy, crazy rain in the morning. We had we had lots of snow on Sunday. Yeah, today's Thursday. So I haven't talked to you guys since we had the snow. Juanita Campbell, thanks for coming. I would like to thank all of the moderators who keep this channel flowing smoothly, keep me on track. I'd like to thank those of you in the bushes because it is 1 o'clock on the West Coast and people are at what they do to make a living. Mike said he's been here. Oh dear, Michael, thank you for that because it helps pay some of the postage. It does, even though it takes so long for them to send whatever little bit it is out. I haven't gotten the proceeds from my birthday yet that were so kindly gifted. Oh, I did not thank the subscribers. If you're here the first time, don't forget it's free to subscribe. It doesn't cost a dime. And if you turn the bell on, you will know when I go live or when I post something. And a lot of the things are funny, some are interesting, some are both. But I welcome each and every one of you. Who did I just see? Juanita Campbell is saying hello. I thought of something just before we went live. When they look at all the hints and stuff about YouTube, most people have their camera up high so they're not looking down at the little wrinkles under your neck. I'm 77 years old. I'm supposed to have some gray hair. I'm supposed to have some wrinkles under my neck. You all the stuff I've been through, supposed to have some proof. Those are souvenirs that I made it through on the other side. And I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. I want to tell you guys, speaking of birthdays, my birthday was a little over a month ago. And there was one guy who kept trying to troll. He kept trying to troll. You're making hibiscus tea? Oh, nice, Mike. I have some tea that Maria Graham sent me from her garden, some hibiscus. My family makes hibiscus tea for all the big holidays. Actually, it's not a tea, they make it into a punch. Hey, sis Vanessa, my Renaissance grandma. Thank you for coming and welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Christmas, Hana Kwanzaa to those who celebrate any of those days. I want to read something to you, and it's about world peace. It's about not about who you believe in, what you call your God, how you eat, how you live. It's about everybody in the world having to live here together and to get along. I wanted to read a couple of things that were posted where I live here for seniors. Hershey, would you please stop? He heard me say Auntie Joanne. He's over there scratching a paper. Oh, hola, bonita, mi hermana, Yankee sister. You guys, Yankee sister town had a major water main break. Looked like the Grand Canyon was broken, and just got not heat, just got water back, and I think it's limited. Oh, sis, I'm so sorry that you had to go through that. But I told you you could come over here, take a shower, you, the whole family. We're not that far away. Get some water, get whatever you need. If you need anything, please let me know. The building where I live, they posted some things to remember for the month of December. December 1st was World AIDS Day, which was an opportunity for every community and individual to honor the more than 32 million people who have died worldwide from AIDS related illness. You guys, AIDS is still out there. People are still getting it, men, women, and children. December 3rd was the International Day of Disabled Persons, and that was first held in 1992. I'm a disabled person, although most people don't think so, but it's hard for me to do a lot of things. Clovis Gardner says you enjoyed, oh, you guys, I didn't have a chance to tell you. She said she enjoyed myself and Auntie Joanne on Quilt Africa Fabric yesterday. We were guest speakers, my sister Auntie Joanne and I will post the link for that YouTube broadcast. And what we were talking about was the use of pre-cut fabrics. Does it help? Does it hinder? Is it for someone with experience, a beginner? And we talked about the pros and cons of all of those things. Thank you. I didn't know that my sister Joanne was going to be on there. That was a surprise to me, and I couldn't see the chat because I had forgot. Well, I didn't know that they were multi-streaming and that they would be streaming to YouTube. And for me, I normally turn my phone, silence the notifications, and turn the volume completely off. And when I started speaking, I started getting this loud echo, a really loud echo. So I turned my phone off and I couldn't see the chat. My sister surprised me and she popped up there. December 7th was Pearl Harbor Remembrance Day. That is an annual observation of the lives lost in the 1941 Japanese attack on Pearl Harbor in Hawaii, which was part of World War II. Nikki Nick is saying, hello, Auntie Ellen and everybody. I saw you, Nikki, planning your garden for next year, showing off all those raised beds and deciding where you're going to put things. That was really nice. I watched on TV, so of course I didn't get a chance to go back and leave a comment yet. On Thursdays, I try to take it easy and not do a lot. Plus, I was tired from yesterday, you guys. You should really go and watch that video. Not only is it informative about fabric and how to use pre-cut different sizes and things, but it it showcased, and the woman who hosted it, Quilt Africa Fabrics, is really from Nigeria. The host, the lady that was hosting it, is from the States. And Nikki's saying, ha ha. Nikki does have a beautiful garden. She does have a beautiful garden. Okay. Going back to, oh my goodness. Hershey, he hears Auntie Joanne, and he thinks it's time to go for a walk. His hair is a mess. His face is wet. I don't know what he was over there doing. Sissy, look at your dog. You and Uncle Roscoe. Look at him. Just look at him. Okay, you can get down, dude. Yes, he has a sweater on. He's always cold here in my apartment because I try to keep the temperature on 68, but even without the heat on in here, it's 70. Okay, Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa. What do those things mean? Hanukkah is like ha, like a ch. Hanukkah is the Jewish 8-day wintertime festival of lights celebrated with a nightly menorah lighting, special prayers, and fried foods. The Hebrew word Hanukkah means dedication and is named because it celebrates the rededication of the Holy Temple. Okay. Christmas. Early December, millions of people gather around glowing trees, exchange gifts, sing familiar songs, and share festival meals. But what lies at the heart of Christmas? For Christians, it is the celebration of the birth of Jesus Christ, whom we believe to be the Son of God. For others, it is a season of family, generosity, and togetherness. Most holidays are that for me and my family, my birth family and friends. Why? Because good friends become family, and family is everything. Over the centuries, Christmas has become both a deeply religious holiday and a global cultural tradition, blending faith, folklore, and festivity. Speaking of Quilt Africa fabrics, they usually have like a Christmas celebration where we make some type of project using African fabrics, and it's a time of getting together with people around the world and people around the world in that channel. And she has a Facebook channel that you can go on and join the tribe. Say resting is important. I was tired today. Hi, Nancy, our treasured home. Yesterday, I went 3 places. I did not get to the post office again or today. I didn't feel physically like going up all those steps. Yesterday morning, I started off by going to Staples to return a couple of items to Amazon. Then from there, I went to the grocery store. I needed a couple of cases of water. Forgot to get eggs. I don't have a single egg in my whole place, and that's unusual. I usually have eggs that I'm trying to get rid of or actually sharing and giving away. Although my although my friend, my neighbor who has chickens cutting me off. Or the chickens don't lay a lot in the winter here in Connecticut, depending on the light. Mr. Hershey just came in here with one of his toys that sounds like paper rattling, and it makes a lot of noise. He likes to beat that up. I guess he's bringing it for Auntie Joanne to play with. He's over there attacking it. Now, speaking of Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, December 26th, the day after Christmas, Kwanzaa begins. Here's my Kwanzaa painting by none other than the lovely 755 Media, who is a prolific and wonderful painter. And this is my piece from her. Yes, I'm repeating, but I want to talk about what Kwanzaa means. Kwanzaa is a week-long holiday celebration of African American culture held annually from December 26th to January 1st, culminating in a communal feast. This is not a religious holiday, but a cultural celebration based on African harvest festival traditions and is a way to celebrate African heritage and legacy, much like other cultural celebrations. So I thought that was interesting to share with you guys. And I want to remind you that as far as gift giving, try to give a gift of yourself. Try to give a gift that you have made yourself. If you celebrate Christmas or just celebrate the end of the year, celebrating being together, actually let's drop your link for those of you who are content creators, and we can get together through that means. Speaking of gifts and making gifts, it's not too late. You can make small gifts like key fobs. This little key fob that holds my bell, this was actually my lead goat's belt on my homestead in North Carolina. I retired some years ago and moved to some family property, built a house from the ground up there, and I lived on 4 acres. 11 years ago, exactly, I had a health situation and I couldn't live there anymore. So my family came and got me, brought me to Connecticut, would not let me go into a senior facility. They took care of me at home, but a real boutique. Thank you for coming and welcome, welcome, welcome to Sharia. Thank you for coming and welcome, welcome, welcome. I will be giving gifts for just because I want to, and because it's my channel, and that's why. And it's not about, it's a celebration of having this channel for 3 years. I'm 77 years old. I am a daughter, a sister, a great great grandmother, and I am so thankful for that. On Christmas Day, we will be able to bring mom home to her house for the day, and we will eat and have festivities. And then I will come back to, hey, Tasharia. Okay. I will come back to New Haven earlier. And of course, the children will open gifts. Our family chooses to give gifts mostly to the children and to my mom. I feel that if she's lived 94 years and the family's together, that's time to celebrate, to eat. I was going to make an apple cake. I'm actually taking 2 bags of apples to drop them off on Sunday because it was decided that I did not make the apple cake for my baby sister's birthday on December 13th, 12th, because my granddaughter wanted to bake the cake and do a celebration. So I'm not sure when that's going to be because we celebrate whenever we want to. We don't care what the clock, the calendar says. We celebrate each other and the love we have for the 6 living generations. And I will be giving out a gift on the channel, actually 2 gifts. One of them is showing right here. I think I'll wait and do them Saturday when people don't have to be in the bushes, they're not working. This is one of the gifts. This is that I will be gifting. This is a casserole pad. There's a piece of string on the back of it. It's a large casserole pad, or you can use it for a placemat, or you can use it under your computer, under your sewing machine. But I thought it was nice, and because good friends become family, and I feel like you're part of my village, this is my way of showing it. Then there's another one that is a little bit bigger, and I will also be gifting this away. I'm not going to put giveaway, Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa giveaway, because I want to give the gifts to people who really follow the channel who come to visit their dear old auntie, Nana, grandma, and who we share some of the same ideas and values. And we care about each other and we visit each other on a regular basis. This is something that can still be made. As I said yesterday, this is my most popular item to gift or to sell. This one is in African fabrics, but oh, and when you make them, don't stuff them too hard. I used to stuff a lot in. Number one, the fiberfill is really expensive. I've had to open some up and take them out when I first started making them. You can put them behind your neck, your back, under your knees, under your feet. You can use them in so many ways. And I made this one when I was doing a rain tea when she was visiting here. And I have it for a sample for a while. If it doesn't go out for Christmas, you can make a bag. This one is actually a double-sided quilted fabric that I machine applicate a little face on it, and I did a live stream showing it, and Unbiased LLC and Crafty Leo, I think I'm saying her channel name right. They each, because I call them by their first name, they each made one, and all three of them are different. Thank you, Maria Graham. Thank you, Maria. Oh, my hair's not falling all over my face today, you guys. Maria Graham's clip is in it. I always have a fight with my hair. When I did go to the post office, the reason I was so tired, after I went to the grocery store, first Staples, then the grocery store, I had 2 cases of water, a big case of diet cola. No, it's not good for anybody, but my mother likes to have one once in a while when her stomach is upset. So I bought her a case of those, a case of the peach sugar-free tea, a bunch of other things. I had to load that, put it in the cart, take it from the cart, put it in the car, take it to the car, bring it home, put it in my cart, bring it inside the building, unload it. Then I did the show in Quilt Africa Fabrics, and they asked me to show some of my quilts. I had a pile of beautiful quilts that even some of them my sister Joanne hasn't seen. There were some of the quilts that I've completed in the 10 years since I closed down my homestead, where I had a 1,500 square foot studio. Sometimes I show the studio. I have shown it, but now that I have the free version, I don't think I can show it. Psalm 146. Thank you for coming and welcome. She's watching in the bushes. She's taking care of my buddy Bean Pie, which is her son, and now my nephew, grandson. I got some mail, and this one says, "Joy to the world, every boy and girls," and it's from Mona Sifting Some Soil. She says, "Happy holidays to you and your family," from Mona Sifting Some Soil. I have a card from Maria Graham. She's so good about sending cards. I appreciate your time, everything that you guys do. This one is cute. This one is from my neighbor. I'm still eating her Chris Mahana Kwanzaa gift, which was a box from Omaha Steaks. The neighbor that lives right next door to me, who's helping me put together my plant stand. 4 of the pieces that go in it were not even in there. And and I put them on her door today and left a message. Miss Shirley O.G. Gardner, thank you for coming, sis, and welcome. Mike says he has a cold and his tea has hibiscus mullein, citrus peel, and honey. Wow, that sounds delicious. You guys, I have a ton of mullein seeds from Mr. Arthur Bammett. This card from my neighbor who sent me the Omaha steak box. My other neighbor said, I saw that box by your door, that big box. I said, yes, that was a Christmas gift. And she said, I was wondering if it had steaks in it. It had everything. Hey, Stacy, hands in the dirt. Sorry, I was taking my nap after my long day yesterday. Oh, yeah. After I got home and unloaded all that stuff in the cart, then I had to prep for my live stream. And I went live on Quilt Africa Fabrics, my sister Joanne and I, for those of you who have just come in. And I will post the live stream because I showed a lot of my quilts. A lot of my quilts. And I had piles of them out. And if I say so myself, they were very, very pretty quilts. And the ones that weren't pretty were original. Prayers going up for your brother Mike, for you, Mike, brother Mike. Hope you feel better soon. Miss Shirley says, kisses, mother. Try to go down and show all the comments. I'm getting better at it. Just give you a second. And Maria Graham. So going back to the season and giving, I'm I started quilting as a way of what do you give someone who doesn't need anything? My mother wanted a quilt. I've sewn all my life. Auntie Joanne has sewn all of her life because we were brownies and Girl Scouts here in Connecticut. And to get some of the badges, we hand sewed. And my mother and grandmother taught us how to crochet, knit, embroider, needlepoint, all of the traditional, what they say, home skill arts, homestead arts. That's what they call it at the North Carolina State Fair. There were homestead arts. Me, I do all of it. I do fine. I consider myself a fine artist. The jacket that's in the corner over there that I've probably showed you a million times is one that I drew with oil pastels and other things, India inks. Mike said he's getting over his cold, making sure that it stays small. Janet, almost homesteading with Janet. Welcome home, baby girl. Janet and her husband bought a homestead, and it's off grid, or was off grid, and they're totally renovating it. I don't know if they're even able to move in yet because they're totally restoring it. The roof, they had to take the entire inside out, the walls, the grounds, everything. They adopted a couple of cats that were there on the property when they moved. And it's just a work of love, a work of art. I wanted to talk about more gifts. These are some of the gifts. They didn't go in the mail. Uncle Roscoe, Auntie Joanne's husband's birthday is January 1st. And I had some things I wanted to send out in the mail. I wanted to get out. This one he will get for by his birthday, January 1st. The little one, this little one is for his head. This big one is for Auntie Joanne because it will fit all of her hair under it. Me, I had a little bit of fabric left from this, not fabric, yarn, and I want to make a ear warmer for myself. I'm good at going. Well, I have a lot of hair to keep my head warm, but I also have. Whoops. I also have this big box for a gift exchange with Unbiased LLC. And my person was Patricia Badone. And it says, please do not bend. But of course, the post office crushed the box. That's the one thing I didn't open yet. I'm always opening things. My the property manager at the building, I thought one of my neighbors did, gifted some really exquisite chocolate. Oh, this was some really good chocolate. You know, chocolate is expensive when it comes in a box with a ribbon. And I accidentally ate two of them. So I saved one with the gold paper, one with the silver paper, and I'm going to give them to my mom when I go see her Sunday. Is she supposed to have it? No. But I gave her sugar free soda, and they can control if she has a sugar spike. They can control it because she gets medicine every day anyway. So they can just adjust the amount and she can get to enjoy. So, and precious. And the ribbon on it says, Happy Holidays. Happy Holidays. The the I won't take it out. I spent all day today folding all those quilts that I took out yesterday. But you see that Afghan that's hand crocheted over there? That one, that one was crocheted with a really big needle, with the blue needle. And this was a pack at Wally World. And it's for less than $10. I don't know how much it is now. I used to buy when I was teaching the the same thing. You did the same with your mom, Janet. Janet has shown pictures with her mom and when she visits her and they when they do things together. And I do other things I'm not supposed to. I sneak her. But when I'm 94, I expect some of y'all to sneak me some stuff too. So these are needles, and again, it's not too late to make something for someone. You can make more key fobs. These are some that I'm making. So many people like purple now, so I have a few in advance. More mug rugs, and this is oh, that was the back. This is the ear warmer that I plan to make for myself. And I was knitting. I had a little piece of fabric, not fabric. I always call it fabric, string. But while I was sitting around waiting this week, I crocheted a head warmer. I see this little piece needs to be worked in. I have a whole bag of needles gifted to me by Mona sifting some soil, but I won't take one out of here. Why? Because I have another one started. I go from one thing to the next thing to the next thing. When we were little, my mother my mother said, you could not say that you were bored. Oh my gosh. We always had chores. We always had homework. Mommy would pile up so much stuff for us to do. So I acquired the art of always looking busy. Miss Shirley said her knee is fine, but she has nerve damage to her leg, permanently injured. That's how mine are, Miss Shirley. And I have neuropathy, and if I'm not careful, I will fall. I used to fall sometimes. I don't anymore because I decided to put my pride aside, and if I have to walk more than a few steps, without my cane or whatever, I have a cane. I don't use it in here, but oh, I don't use it in here, but I have a rollator walker. so that it has a seat on it. When I get tired, I can use it, and I can put things on it. I can put 2 cases of water on it and carry it from my car if I need to. I don't usually. You say Nikki said she would gladly sneak me some stuff, and I will be right by you at times at this place called National Harbor. I used to live in the county, not too far in the DMV, and not too far from Nikki. Okay, I have a needle already threaded, and I have, and this was a chenille. It was really, really thick. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with it. My mother, in I borrowed some yarn from her, and she's in adult rehab, senior rehab, and she had some little scissors. I'll show you. I just opened mine for the first time today because mommy said, "Oh, I have some scissors." I had never opened mine. I saw these in the case and I had never opened it. And they're little nips. So she has them with her in the temporary rehab. We're trying to get her home. And that all came in this little kit that Mona gave me, and F.R. Humphrey gave one to my mom. And my mom uses hers probably more than I use mine. Now, where's my work? Neatly filed on the floor. Neatly on the floor. Miss Shirley, have you tried lion's mane mushrooms? Supposed to help nerve cells regenerate. I need to do that because I go to neuropathy therapy 3 times a week. It's really intense, and it's a blend of sort of chiropractic maneuvers to re-stimulate the nerves, some electronic things, and of course a lot of exercise. I do exercise already. Can somebody please help me get some lion's mane mushroom? I can Google how to get it, but I need to try that. I need to try whatever I can get because I don't want to end up in a scooter or a wheelchair. I have a wheelchair, but it's been parked in the corner for so long. I used it when I came home from one of my hospital stays. Okay, I'm going to work this little end in. This little end in. How many of you guys like these little village huts that I make? Because you can make them with any size block, any size piece of fabric. It doesn't have to be a standard size. The MRI will hurt more than anything. Oh, put a 1 in the chat if you like these little impromptu village huts. So back to the task we're going to have at hand. By the way, you guys, Miss Shirley goes live tonight at 7 o'clock. I'm usually asleep. I can make it through my live, but I get back to see her, or I'm in the bushes watching on TV. A funny thing happened with this ear warmer. I showed you what it's supposed to look like. I didn't have enough to make 16 rows. I made as many rows as I could. It ended up getting a little bit wonky. One end got longer than the other, and I ran out of yarn right here. But guess what? I'm going to make it do what it do, and I'm going to make it into a head warmer anyway. Actually, it's not for your whole head, it's for your ears. And it'll go around my big head and ears, and even when I sew it, if nothing else. So I decided to go with what I have. Darth X, thank you for coming and welcome, welcome, welcome. Mike said he likes it. He put a 1 in the chat. Juanita Campbell, hands in the dirt. I think I'll make that for my little trademark things. It's very quick. I can make it with pre-cut blocks. I always have blocks made up, and I will use those for little gifts. I used to do 3 little hearts. This is easier than adding hearts. Oh, this matches your winter coat? Oh, that's nice. I don't know where I got this yarn. Probably from my mom. My mom, here's another little end that I need to work in. My mom loves to knit and crochet. Loves to knit and crochet. Oh, she started crocheting again in the nursing rehab. And she has a piece that's like this that she finished. And she's so excited because at one point she said she had forgotten how to crochet. This is just a single crochet. The pattern said 68 stitches to start with and 16 rows. This was really big, and I used a big needle. It's not 16 rows, but I'll make it do what it do. Oh, Baloo's Clues, you got my fabric postcard today. Oh, I'm so happy. It took forever. I bet she doesn't live 150 miles from me, and I mailed it forever ago. Oh, I'm happy. I'm very happy. I like giving things that I made myself, and I hope you guys. Actually, we had a vote one time whether to do a cash app or something that I handmade, and you guys voted for handmade. I actually have a bunch of key fobs that will be going out, and I made them pink in honor of breast cancer awareness. All I have to do, these are actually ready. I just have to put my label on the inside. I'm always busy, and those are little things that will last when I become an ancestor. Baloo's Clue said, I sent it to your cousin's house. I didn't know that was the address that you gave me. Oh, well, if you can, please send me the correct address so that, and I'm glad it went somewhere where you got it. Oh, that might be what the holdup was. So you fold this in half to sew it together. You can make any rectangle that covers your ears, and you put it together by folding the ends in. This is going to be a little bit tricky because they are different sizes, but it doesn't matter. Why? Because we don't care. This is, I had planned to keep it for myself for a quickie thing to put on my head when I just run out with Mr. Hershey or something. And I've threaded the needle, and I'm just going to, might be hard to see because it's dark thread, and I'm going to sew through all 4 layers. All 4 layers. And guys can wear this too. I can see Stacy and Mike looking at me, kind of looking at me side-eyed. Yes, you can. I would I would I would think that the men would wear it backwards like a headband or like a tennis band headband. When you're playing tennis, you see the tennis players wipe the sweat from their forehead on their wristband or on your forehead. Okay, we're going just a running stitch across this whole thing. Then I got to the end. I'm going to loop it back. All I'm doing is making sure that the end holds together. When I put it on my big head, my great granddaughter will probably charm me out of it because her favorite color is purple. And she's so cute. She's so cute. I I can't tell her no. She's the one that ordered Nana's butter pound cake. I make the best butter pound cakes. ever. Other people may make some, but I make some that are really, really good. I don't make them that often because everybody cooks, everybody bakes, everybody. I don't know if you saw the short that I posted for Thanksgiving, all of the food on that table for 15 people. They ended up giving it, most of it, away because nobody wanted to bring it home. Nobody wanted to eat leftovers forever. Am I going to use those cute little scissors? No. These are sitting right here. Why? Because I don't care. This is what happens when you visit your dear old Nana, your dear old auntie. This is what would happen. Juanita Campbell said she was going to ask if men would wear them. Yes, I'll show you how this one looks after it's sewed. This little piece is still sticking up. I have to work it in. I will model this one for you. How about that? I'm going to do more cooking now as well. I'm not too good at walking around with cameras and whatnot. My sister Joanne had her, we were on FaceTime together. Actually, this one came loose. I didn't sew it well. I didn't catch all four of them. I only caught three of them in the dark, but I will show you how it's supposed to look, like this. And if I put it in the front the way it's supposed to go, it will go like this. Let me see. Let me get it together and get it straight. You can't really see it. And this is chenille. It's really thick. It keeps my head warm. You know those church hats and stuff and things that they wear? I think this might be how they made some of them. This would look nice with a type of stretchy fabric, some of your fabrics. So this is with it going in the front. It's not straight. I can't see straight. Or I can turn it backwards like this for a dude and stay warm. How is that? It was a triple. Your oldest son, that's interesting, made his sister's wedding cake. It was decadent. Wow. That is so cool. I like to, you're about keeping your ears warm. Mike would wear it. He loves purple too. Francesca says his sister's wedding cake was triple layer chocolate with strawberry ganache and chocolate covered strawberries on top. Your royalty, Sister Ellen. Oh, thank you. Thank you. My whole family cooks. My great granddaughter that I told you about, that sweet talks me, she has a baking business and she does like baby showers, reveals, the chocolate does covered, the chocolate covered strawberries, all kinds of things. Blue said she's headed out. Thank you. You wanted to thank me. You'll make a short to show you how you incorporated it in your holiday decor. I hope everyone has a terrific night. Thank you so much. And same to you. Same to you. This actually feels good. It's so nice and soft and fuzzy. I'll take it off in case I decide to give it away. Although my hair is clean, I'm getting it retwisted on Saturday. I was trying that. It really, really feels cool. It really feels. But oh, I I have to have a fight with my hair. Okay, Tigsy, how are you doing, Tigsy? I have your other gift, and you have something on the way as well. As well, ma'am. And I will put your gift that you said Auntie Joanne and Uncle Roscoe could have. She sent me a gift I didn't get it from the post office. She sent me a second one and told me to give it to Auntie Joanne and Uncle Roscoe. And his birthday is January 1st. So I was trying to send stuff so that it gets there for his birthday. And now, what else do I have? Little Miss Busybody. I was looking at this quilt. I think this was a Christmas quilt for Quilt Africa Fabrics. I'll show it to you guys real quick because it's small, and the red and green represented traditional African colors for Christmas. I made it sort of like I try to wear a lot of black so that I can contrast stuff with different types of, when you look different places, you see different patterns, not just pinwheels. And I was annoyed with the pattern, the way that it was written. So I changed it and did what I wanted to do and just used these delicious, lovely fabrics. Most people put off white in the background. I put black, and I put piano keys in the back. And when I get my cutie frame up, which I plan to do for over the Christmas holidays, I'm taking a break. I will not be going live on Christmas Day itself because I'll be at Mom's house with the family. But I will be live next Saturday. Maria Graham says, very nice. Thank you. Now, the last thing I want to show you guys is I had a little bit of thread left over, and this is really, really nice merino wool. It's pure wool. It's softer than the chenille that I made Auntie Joanne, Uncle Roscoe's hats, but I didn't have enough for mine, and I only wanted. It's a little bit tight. Oh my gosh. Ugh, my head is so big. And I don't know. When I sew this together, I don't know if this will fit. And I don't know. I hate to give it to somebody in the family because it's wool and it would have to be hand washed on or in the machine with cold water and laid flat. Francesca can drop her channel. She says she's planning on Christmas Eve service on her live on Wednesday morning for all who would like to join in. Blessings, Francesca. I will try to make at least part of the service. You guys know I have doctor's appointments every single day of the week. Most people don't realize that I do have, I won't call them disabilities, I will call them challenges, because I refuse to be a disabled person. This wool had so many breaks in it or something. This one is almost long enough. I think I can get one or two more rows out of it. Let's see, because I don't know if this is going to end up in the giveaway pile because I only have these two left, but it's only this long. I think I have a piece of this string, and I kept the label to the wool because it was special. This is 100% wool, made in Italy by Nashua Hand Knits, and I guess it was carded in Nashua, New Hampshire, United States of America. And it says each piece was 1.75 ounces and 87 yards, or how many meters. And it says Nashua Hand knits, natural fibers, creative designs. I love it because it's all natural. Unbiased LLC. Thank you for coming and welcome, welcome, welcome. Earlier, I showed that I received my gift from my gift exchange on your channel. You guys, you should watch when she does the reveal. I'm not sure exactly how it will be going, but I mean how she will orchestrate it. I think she wants us to come up live and open it, unbox it, or make a little video that she can show of the unboxing. So I have mine, and I have shipped mine out, so she should get it in time to do what you guys are doing. So you guys are chatting, and I will I will finish this next row. And for those of you who are just coming in or coming in late, Auntie Joanne and I were guest speakers on Quilt Africa Fabrics yesterday, and we talked about the value of using pre-cut fabrics, the pros and cons of them, and if they're good for beginners. A lot of you are beginning quilters or sewists. We call them sewists. Why? Because a sewer sounds like a sewer, and ain't nobody trying to be no sewer around here, up in here. I'm trying to make this as wide as possible because this will be a beautiful, beautiful gift. We actually have a family friend. I don't know if he would wear it though. Sissy, I'm thinking of Carlton because Carlton just left a gift for me at my sister's house. Oh, Clovis Gardner says she also made that Christmas quilt with Quilt Africa fabrics. It was a challenge at first, but she finished it. Clovis, do you have it handy? Would you like to show it to us? I can drop the link. Let me know. Tixie said that her sister is great. Miss Shirley, thanks for asking. And that quilt was supposed to be a challenge, but I had made one similar for another group with the half square triangles and the way they were placed. I just thought they were placed unnecessarily in a difficult manner. So I just switched it and did what I wanted to do. Why? Because I wanted to. I wanted to. Bias is saying, congratulations on your interview, Queens. She's talking about the interview with Auntie Joanne Stevens and myself on the Quilt Africa Fabrics channel, which is an international channel. She is based in Nigeria, and her fabrics are authentic fabrics made there, and she ships them out. The fabrics are so rich. What is the difference in the fabric? Why is it different? Because they're made with long fiber cottons. Like you go in the fancy stores and you see sheets and they say 800 thread count Egyptian long something cotton. It means that it's a special kind of cotton. Some of those sheets cost $300, $400, $800, $1,000, all natural. But her fabrics are made out of this exquisite fabric that is much thicker than any of the fabrics you get in the United States. The batiks that you get from Indonesia are also a type of thick cottons, and you can't buy those. Those are my second favorite fabrics to use for quilting. I'm just addicted. I am addicted to fabrics, and the 100% cotton really get to me. I just touch them. I just I just can't stop touching them. I just I can't get enough. This fabric I love touching because it's 100% soft, 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 natural wool. It's natural dye used on it as well, or natural coloring, which means that it's not caustic. It's not anything that's treated with anything. Whether you're buying foods in the store, all you're reading about are what's in Campbell's soup, for example, what's added, what's GMO. You know what? No matter what you do, you are going to be eating some of it, whether you like it or not. The only way you won't is what you grow yourself or you get from a friend or farmer that you know who has organic guaranteed stuff, and you you know the source, which I do a lot of mine. I grow most of my herbs and dry them. I just saw 755 media somewhere. I think I missed it. Oh, Clovis said she's not at home right now. Well, let me know when you are, and we would love, or if you would love to come up, email me, ellenpankey at gmail.com, and I will send you a link and invite you some of it. Oh, the Quilt Africa scraps. I did not have any more of those. I used all of them, and I even took some of Auntie Joanne's scraps to make the little strips and pieces. And I bought some. I actually bought some fabrics from Quilt Africa Fabrics that that she that she had, and you can go on there. They're expensive though, I'll tell you. And she has scrap bags where she has scrap bags of fabric. Unbiased did a challenge. I spoke of you earlier, and Crafty Leo. If you want to, Rachel, you can come up, or you can show us when we did this head together. You can show us yours if you're at home. LGG, everybody's speaking. And here is 755 Media for Kwanzaa, my beautiful painting from my beautiful niece. Okay, so I was able to get more one more row while we're sitting chatting. Everybody's saying hello. I guess you guys are being quiet just watching me crochet. There are so many of you in here. You know what? I might just do a giveaway tonight. I might. I think I will. I think I will give away one of these huts tonight. I feel in a giving mood, and there's so many of you in here. I appreciate each and every one of you. Why? Because good friends become family, and family is everything. I'm not going to sew this together tonight because I don't have a needle already threaded, and I I actually can make one more row. Okay, I'll make one more row and do a giveaway. So don't leave. We're going to give something away. I don't know what. So go into the second stitch. Is it the second stitch? Let me see what time it is. Well, maybe I won't do another row. Maybe I will just do some kind of a giveaway. But usually I am ready. I moved some things. Let me just hop up and get a pen. See how fast I can get up now, you guys? Okay. I'm right here. I didn't want to do a be right back little thing. And let's do a giveaway. Okay, this is going to be some strange numbers. The numbers are going to be, Mike, put start in the chat. There are 21 people in here. If anybody's in the bushes, you might want to show up. You like crocheting, but don't hardly get much time. That's why I try to put 15 minutes aside to do something. I usually start with 15 minutes. When my dog walker used to come get Mr. Hershey, the 20 minutes he was out after I had my knee replacement last year, it's been about a year and a half, my last knee replacement. There's always a child who needs me or something. That's okay. That's when my grandmother and mom used to crochet with my sister Joanne and I. But you have to do what works in your family. So the numbers are going to be between 77 and 113. Okay, Mike, put start in the chat, and I will pick a number between 77 and 113, and the number will be okay, I've written it down. The numbers will be between 77 and 113, and I will look on my phone because they will show up faster then. Okay, so Auntie Ellen is doing oh, what I didn't show you. What am I going to give away? I am going to give away. Where did I put them? All right. I know. I will give away something that's close to me. And I don't know, maybe you won't even want it. It will be a mug rug. And this will be the mug rug. This is the front and this is the back. And it has my little label on it. Okay. Uh-oh. Hold on, you guys. I have to look for the numbers. Hold on. Oh, I wish I had somebody. Whoa. Let me start again. Hold on, you guys. Mike, I see start. We're not counting any numbers before when Mike put 77 to 113 start. So if you put one number before that, it's not going to count. So Mike, the range of numbers, what you said is 77 by I think I pinned the message. And the number will be, hold on. It's a nice little mug rug. Do you guys really want a mug rug, or we're just having fun? Wow, one of you is really close. Really close. And I'm putting the pen down so that you know I didn't change it. Okay, stop. Everybody stop. I see the number. Put stop in the chat, please. That was fun. Okay, mug rug. Okay, I'm going up to the top. I think I see who the winner is. She's a lucky somebody, 105, and I think Nikki picked 105. So, Mike, can you please, or the moderators, can you check and see if Nikki is the one that has 105? 105 for a neutral colored black and gold and animal print mug rug. Can you guys check and see who has 105? Can you verify that Nikki has 105? You guys? Oh, that was fun. When, that's what happens when you make your own little gifts. There's always something. It's like going to grandma's house. She can always go in the cupboard and pull out a cookie, a little treat, a little something, something. Okay. Those were some. Uh oh. Okay. I don't think I pushed any buttons on the side. Nikki won, unbiased say. Congratulations, Nikki. Guess I got to get some postage together and get this out in the mail to you. You guys, that was fun. That was fun. Congratulations, Nikki. Unbiased says, congratulations, Nikki. And it matches your decor. I don't know if you guys have seen Nikki's video where she redid one of her rooms and she painted it in Afrocentric colors. I think the walls are actually black or almost black. Just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. So, oh, Nikki says, Francesca says, keep your prize, Nikki. Oh, you know what? And she has a daughter that likes things. I don't know if she would like these colors. I know what her daughter's colors are, but she shares it. She has a family. She has a husband and a son and a daughter. That's really nice. You guys are so giving and loving. Nikki says, give it to L Triple G Love. Okay. So, Lavita, this one is coming to you. Now your daughter can have one. No, she has the postcard. Or you guys work it out. You will have a fabric postcard and a cute little mug rug. Nikki said she already has one. That's so sweet, you guys. Okay, so then LGG Love will be the final wonderful winner, and she's such a beautiful person. She said, "Yes, the coat is gorgeous, Nikki." Okay, you guys, thank you so much. Thank you for participating, and thank you for being so sharing and so loving and so giving. That makes me so proud of you guys. And that's why I like making things. I like it because you're getting a part of me and you're sharing a part of me with each other. When I become an ancestor, you all be sitting there saying, I got this old mug rug Auntie Ella made me. Oh, I bet she's turning heaven out right now. I bet she's up there acting a fool. And I probably will be. You've had more compliments. Oh, thank you so much, Francesca. Francesca won a table runner that I made live. I actually made the blocks live, and I was showing a technique of combining blocks, and she won it. Maria Graham saying, have a good night. LGG loves on her way to soccer. And Cameron played his first game last night. Ego Amote, you guys. Ego Amote, mother, I love you. And I will see you Sunday in American Sign Language. This is I love you. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share the channel out.